So if it follows along, speaker number 12 is up. You ready?
Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars and to change the world. These astonishing words were said by Araminta Harriet Ross, also known as Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman was born into slavery in 1820 in Dorchester Country, Maryland, and died March 10, 1913 in Auburn, New York. Harriet Tubman was a passionate, brave, and heroic woman who triumphed in a world that did not value her. She is most known for her amazing escape to the north through the Underground Railroads and for helping others escape slavery. But I believe her bravery travels much further than that. Edward Broadus could have never imagined that the young 6-year-old slave he owned and rented would play such a major role in history. Harriet's earlier years were scarred by the harsh beatings she received by Broadus and other families. There were times where she was whipped up to 5 times a day. Can you imagine? There was no sympathy for a slave who slacked off and didn't do their work. Harriet's heroic willpower was evident at the age of 12 years old. She used her small frame to block the slave owner from hitting a runaway slave. This act of bravery came at a personal cost. She suffered a blow to the head which nearly killed her. In 1844, Harriet Ross married John Tubman, a free African American. Shortly after, her owner died and she and her family are sold. This motivated her to look into the Underground Railroads, a network of people that hopscotch from the south to the north. Runaway slaves would move secretly along these paths to freedom. The first time Harriet attempted to escape, she was unsuccessful. The second time she tried to escape, she asked her husband, John Tubman, to escape with her. He did not want to leave, and he threatened to tell her owner. However, her reason for freedom was so powerful that she had no choice but to leave without him. When Harriet reached Philadelphia and began to live as a free slave, she saved her money and journeyed back to the South to rescue her family and friends. She used many techniques to ensure their freedom. She used medicine to quiet babies, and guns to threaten adults who wanted to give up, and songs with hidden messages. She was nicknamed Moses. Just like the biblical figure, she led her people to freedom. March 10, 1913 was a tragic day. Harriet Tubman passed away from pneumonia. The girl who was beaten by slave owners, the young bride who was sold off like cattle, and the brave woman who yearned for the end of slavery was finally put to rest. On that day, we lost one of the most heroic and fearless role models the world has ever known. In conclusion, I would like to play the song, Wade in the Water, so that all of you can experience the wisdom of Harriet Tubman.